glad you brought this up because when was it? 1961 or 62, where I came back from England and I brought back the early records of the Beatles that they made for Deutsche Grammophon. Nobody would record them in England. They were turned down by every major company.
Yeah.
And I had conducted in Liverpool, and so I met them and they gave me their records. And I took it to all the big powers in this town and they all laughed at me.
Mention their names.
Uh,
Go on.
Go on.
Please.
Let us know.
No,
Go on.
I took it to Universal and CBS and played it for the big mandarins of jazz in this town, and they said there's nothing in that crap. It's not worth bothering.
Well, what did you want them to do with the Beatles?
They could have had them for a slight sum of money, for about $1,000. All they wanted was an appearance. That's all they wanted.
Did you get to know them personally pretty much?
Slightly. But nobody was interested. They only wanted an appearance on a television show like a Late Night 9-Up or Red Skelton or Ed Sullivan or Universal Records, maybe the Decca to record them. There's nothing in that crap. It's just old corny. It's old corny stuff, the South style, you know, what do you call that stuff down Tennessee?
Oh, wait a minute. All that the Beatles wanted was an appearance on television.
Yeah.
Not a recording.
And recording, they only were making a little records for Deutsche Grammophon. They
What,
wanted
45s or something?
they wanted to make an album. Nobody would let them make it. They were turned down by everybody in England and in this country. These guys don't know when anything is good. They're only the all box of the business. If it's successful, they want an invitation. They have no imagination.
You'd say they're followers. They pick up on trends.
That's all they do. They just follow. If it's success, they're right there behind it. They're like when a fellow has got a truck full of gold dust, they follow behind in case some of it falls off.
How did you come to know the Beatles?
Well, I was conducting in Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's all.
And they came to you or something?
No, I met them. I forget all the circumstances. But they were
I
playing
think
in a
the-
nightclub then.
Yeah.
What was their name? They had the old drummer then, not the new
I
one.
forget now.
The old drummer?
Yes,
Yeah.
before
Pete
Ringo
Best
Starr.
or something.
Yeah, but nobody
Best.
was in. I brought it. You can check this story. With Universal, with Columbia Broadcasting, they weren't interested. I said I thought they had something new and different to offer, but nobody agreed. And I talked about a girl named Cilla Black. They thought she was a big bore.
No, she never made it big over here anyway.
No.
She's
And
very
then
big. She's as big as the Beatles.
and I have it on good authority that 2 years ago they tried to sell them on Petula Clark and Paul Jones, Tom Jones, and they weren't interested either.